Good afternoon. We're ready to travel. We're gonna drive. There's Bo. I just put the van this way this morning because of the sun, so that the shade was on the other side of the sliding door. Yesterday evening we stood long-wise on this side, but before we go I just wanted to show you guys it's an official place. I think you're supposed to put 3 campers side by side. Now on this one there's water for rinsing a chemical toilet, a dump, chemical toilet, grey water dump, trash cans, and there were 2 power outlets in the wall, but they have been disconnected. But yeah, very quiet. They are between the house and the trees. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. There is a bar, brasserie, very nice place. It's a young couple. She is from Algerian descent and he is Moroccan, and he's the cook and she does the desserts and the bar and the little store they've got. And yeah, I've been there sitting on the terrace drinking some nice Moroccan tea and a cup of coffee, orangina. I had some very nice talks with the lady, and yeah, just checking if Bo didn't jump out. She knows she's not supposed to, but yeah, it's hot in front now, so we're gonna drive, cool down. She does just drank and everything, so it's okay. But yeah, now we're gonna travel and to the place where my sister is having her vacation. Yes, we left a little village, Le Celles-au-Hermoy, I believe it was called. Yeah. It's fairly close to Montargis. It's the bigger town that's well known in this region. And yeah, it's I believe the town had only not Montargis but La Celles-au-Hermoy. About 800 people. The owner of the brasserie told me. It was a nice lady. She was from Algerian descent. Her husband was Moroccan, and I had nice conversations with her and tasted baklava, very nice, and a few drinks, and yeah, I hope they succeed on that place, because it's only a very small village, and yeah, it isn't easy, I guess. But yeah, we're driving to the River Loire now. We're heading to the Loire and then follow the Loire. I'm staying off the highway, so navigation says it's about 4-hour drive then, a good 200 kilometers. So yeah, I don't know. It would be about 50 kilometers an hour, but then there should be a lot of 30
Na 1 kilometer rechtdoor rijden.
Yeah, because we are on 80, 70, there's construction going on, but we're still doing 80 because there's no one working.
Na 400 meter rechtdoor rijden. Daarna neem de afslag rechtsaf.
But yeah, you know the drill. When there's something I want to say or to see, I'll get back to you guys. We're in Montargis now, and this is the town where Eiffel, from the Eiffel Tower, also built a bridge. And it's when you're here, you gotta visit that bridge, because it's a curious bridge where you cannot see the end. It's so curved that you cannot see where you're going. I had to go back to the navigation real quick. Yeah, and now we're leaving Montargis again. Yes, something, I don't know, a beach volleyball or something. I don't know what they had there. We are heading on the old Route Nationale 7, the old...
Volg deze route nog 3 kilometer.
N7. I traveled this route before from Paris to Menton to the French-Italian border. It's a very beautiful route to drive. I still want to do it all over again from the beginning here. But yeah, maybe one day, because since I drove this route in 2007, I believe, a lot has changed. I've been on this route for a few small pieces, but yeah, a lot has changed. So, and we are in the town of Briare, and getting back to Monsieur Eiffel from the Eiffel Tower. Like I said, in Montargis he built a bridge. Here in Briare he built like an aqueduct, and not just an aqueduct to transport water, but it's a canal. It's boats go over it, so boats can go through the aqueduct to the other side of the river Loire. So it goes over the river, and it's a big, of course, steel construction made by Monsieur
Na 200 meter neem op de rotonde de tweede afslag.
That's here in Briare. I don't know if we get in the neighborhood. I'm not wanting to search for it because
tweede afslag.
It will be around 8 till we get to my sister, so, and I probably prefer to stop somewhere on the river to let Bo out for a minute in the water, but yeah, so I'm not gonna search for the Briare, the Eiffel Aqueduct now. There is some construction going on. 2.4 meters wide, 2.7 meters high, 3.5 tons. We should be clear. But yeah, we're in France, so when one of those barriers stands out a little bit too much, and there's glass on the floor and the pillars from people hitting their mirrors. Yeah. Well, we made it across.
Neem de tweede rechts. Daarna rechts afslaan.
Yes, crossing the River Loire in a minute. So, let's see.
Na 100 meter rechts afslaan.
And when we turn right, we should be on the bridge. I thought it was just around the corner, but we still have to drive a little bit further. Driving direct, yes, you can see also, I believe. Over the dike you can see the River Loire, and we are straight on it. Yeah, I hope we can pull over somewhere and get Bo in and walk in myself. The people playing in the river. Yeah, nice. Sorry, sunflower, zonnebloemen. Loire and castles. That's yeah, almost the same. And there across the river you see a castle, and there also the bridge. Gênes.
Daarna links afslaan. Na 300 meter links afslaan. Links afslaan.
Chose to stay as close to the river as possible. So yeah, here to the left you can see the river. It's very shallow, yeah. Ah, now we even go off-road. I think I wanna put the navigation back on. Yeah, it's I guess a kilometer of this now. Just take it very slow because I don't want anything, especially my new fridge, to fall over in the back, and it's bumpy, very bumpy. Yeah, that's when you're stubborn and don't listen to the navigation. Yeah. We're back on the asphalt road, but yeah, pity we stayed on the river because I wanted to get to the river, but it was just fields with fences around it. Yeah, but yeah, it's like it is. We can probably get to the river way easier a bit further down. Did just stop in the middle of the road for a second to check in the back if nothing strange happened, if my refrigerator was still standing correctly and stuff like that. But yeah, nothing happened, so we're glad about that. It looks like we're heading straight to one of those French nuclear plants.
Na 800 meter links afslaan.
There are a lot of those on the big rivers like the Loire, the Seine. Because yeah, they need lots of water for the cooling. Centre nucléaire.
Rechtdoor rijden.
Koeltoren, dat zal maar aardig wat water van maken. There's a lot of water falling down in those cooling towers.
Volg deze route nog 5 kilometer.
Stopped. There's the river. We're gonna walk down there, and she's happy. You gonna swim, Bo? Zwemmen? Yeah. See you guys outside. Very shallow. Even Bo can still walk. It's not cold at all. It's, I don't know, 25 degrees maybe. Cool. Neden de zand rollen now. Just walk still. It's so shallow. There's a lot of algae stuff on the floor, so wherever I walk I stir it up from the yeah. She's just jumping. She doesn't need to swim. Ah, now she's got to swim. Oh? And we're back on the bridge. Here's the River Loire where we made a little stop.
Derde afslag.
And now we're continuing our route. Saint-Pierre-sur-Loire, that's this side. The other side is called different. I don't know how. But yeah. Oh, and there's a nice breeze. So when you turn just right, it blows right through the van. Loire, on the river La Loire. Beautiful. By the way, you know what was on the fields when I said they're harvesting something, but it's not grain. It's rapeseed. They're harvesting rapeseed. So we saw the yellow fields in Denmark. Here in France, they are harvesting them when they are dried out and brown, like the trainers. Cooling down in the river Beuvroin. Boo. The temperature is way colder than the Loire. Nee in, kom, terug. Ja. Hè? Dat is fijn, hè? Dat is fijn, hè?
Ja, dat gaat snel. Die vogels op de